Our new Epson F2000 direct-to-garment printer is here, so let's open up the box and see what's inside. Once the cover's off, you can see in this box here, we have the tubing, the collection bottle, and our Platen is in the bottom here. In this box, you have your ink, power cord, and documentation. The maintenance kit is back here. And now we can remove the styrofoam packing pieces and expose the unit. At this point, you'll need to get 3 or 4 personnel to help you lift up the machine and move it to its final station. We recommend using 4 people to move the printer. You'll have 3 people to lift and 1 person to move the pallet and the packing material out of the way. Use the pre-indicated handle areas across the machine. There are 2 on the front, 2 on the sides, and 2 in the back. They're indicated by a set of arrows and a concave area on the bottom to lift. So we'll uncover the machine. Remove any coverings. 3 people in position and we'll lift straight up, and the 4th will move the packing materials out of the way from underneath. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lift up. And down. Make sure the feet on the bottom of the machine are securely on the table. As you can see on this side here, it is not fully over, so we'll need to lift and move towards the wall. A little bit more, and right there. Remove all shipping tape from the machine. When removing the tape from the table, you'll expose the locking tab that's placed here for shipping purposes. Remove the locking tab and keep in a safe storage place in case you need to ship the machine at a later date. After removing the last 2 pieces of shipping tape and the protective cover on the front screen of the machine, the next step will be to ensure that the internal parts have not been unlocked during shipping. The 3 internal components are the wiper assembly, the mist surge pad, and the air filter. All 3 are secure. Close the top cover. Install the provided 14 by 16 Platen that shipped with your unit. Install 2 of the supplied retaining clips. One goes here, and the other will be installed in this hole here. Press firmly until it attaches. Install the supplied drain tubing that came with your machine. There's a Y connector in the line that's pre-installed. The line that comes from the Y connector will go to our drain bottle. The 2 other sides, one being short and one being long, will be installed at the rear of the machine in the drain plugs. The short side will go to the side where the drain bottle is going to be installed, and the long connection will go to the other side. We'll install the long connection on the left side of our machine, as the drain bottle is going to be on the right side facing of the machine. To install the drain tubing, you will first need to remove the installed plugs that came with the machine. To remove it, press in on the ring around it and pull the drain plug out. Save this in case you need to ship the machine later. Once the plug is removed, place your tubing in the hole and press firmly in until it locks in place. You'll feel it lock. To test it, pull back gently. Install the far side tubing into the retaining clips that we previously installed in the machine. Remove the drain plug on the near side, save for later use, and install the tube, pressing firmly until it engages and pulling back slightly to test. Supplied with your machine was a waste bottle and waste bottle stand. Remove the cap from the waste bottle and remove the plug. Place the waste bottle in the stand and place next to the machine where the short drain tube is. Place the open end of the drain tube into the supplied waste bottle. All of the parts that we've indicated you should retain can be placed together and stored in the ink cartridge area in the storage area here. This will ensure that they are always with the machine when needed if you have to ship it at a later date. Install the power cord and plug into an AC outlet. Remove your cartridges from the shipping containers that they came in, being careful to avoid touching the green chip that is on the top of each cartridge. Shake each cartridge gently for 15 seconds per side. Insert the ink cartridges as indicated per the manual for whichever edition you chose. For the white edition, you'll insert the ink cartridges on the left-hand side of the machine as white, white, yellow. For high-speed color edition, it will be black, yellow, magenta. And on the opposite side, for the white edition, you will use magenta, cyan, black, and the high-speed color edition would be magenta, cyan, cyan. For our machine, we have chosen the white edition. We'll install the cartridges now. Press firmly on each cartridge until it engages fully. When all cartridges are inserted on one side, close the door. When the opposite side is complete, close the door there. Power your machine on by pressing the power button. It will prompt you to select a language, press OK, and set a date and time. Set the unit measurement. The indication here tells us to press this button to move the platen assembly forward. Ensure the empty waste bottle is installed and press OK. If it is installed properly, it will ask you to press OK one more time to reset the waste ink counter. The machine will prompt you to remove the white cartridges and shake them. Since we already shook the cartridges prior to installation, we can hit OK for yes. Once it indicates to start ink charging, press OK. The machine will fill. During this process, it is very important not to disturb the machine or open any doors. If you were to disturb the machine, open any of the access panels or doors, it would reset the entire installation and charging of ink, and you would have to start over. This is very wasteful of ink and may result in you not having enough ink left to fully fill the machine and have to wait for more ink cartridges. This process can take approximately 35 to 40 minutes. When the machine has completed its ink fill and flush, the waste bottle should contain approximately this amount of ink in it. When the waste bottle reaches this full line, you should dispose of the ink. Since it's a water-based ink, you can dispose of it through normal trash means. Using the link supplied in your installation guide, download the device driver and software from the Epson site. After download, install the software. Once the machine has finished its ink fill and charge, we'll want to perform a nozzle check. To do this, you'll adjust the platen to the P position. Unlock the arm, and then move the indicator until it is in the P position as indicated here. Press the right arrow to access the menu. Go down one to maintenance, and then press the right arrow again. Choose Nozzle Check by pressing the right arrow one more time, and then press the OK to print. The machine will prompt you to place a shirt on the platen. You can avoid wasting excessive shirts by printing directly onto the platen and cleaning it off with a household window cleaner. We'll press OK at this time to print directly on the platen. Inspect the nozzle pattern once completed. Look for any empty areas inside any of the lines. To see the white lines, simply take a black shirt and hold it underneath. All of the nozzles are good, all of the lines are intact, and there are no missing spaces. This is a good nozzle check. When you are satisfied with the results, spray some window cleaner on and clean the platen off. The Epson F2000 direct-to-garment printer comes standard with a 14x16 platen, which will cover the vast majority of print jobs that the users need. If you need to have a larger print area, there is an optional 16x20 extra large platen that you can purchase. If you're looking for U sizes or smaller projects, there's an optional 10x12 print platen. And for those specialized small prints for extra small projects or for a sleeve, you can get the 4x4 sleeve platen. Our new Epson F2000 direct-to-garment printer is now ready to be used.